Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since we had a little one-on-one like this. So today, I'll give you a slightly different view. We got some wood in the background. Certified Home Depot. Very wavy, very naughty. In the back here I have some of my ammo lockers, which I know it seems exciting. I have millions of rounds of ammo, right? No, I have plenty of ammo, but it's also like, you know, spare holsters and gun accessories and all kinds of random junk. Stuff that I don't really want just easily taken, but these aren't very hard to take. So if someone wanted to take it, I guess it could. And then, of course, you guys know I did a video on the ammo containers on top, which is just quick grab and go for the range. But anyway, today's video, in this kind of dark environment here, sorry for the lighting, is trying this. So I showed this on Instagram. Now, first off, let me say, I know some of you don't care about beer, so you know, my off days where I got nothing going on, I'm throwing up those old beer videos. If you don't like them, sorry, you know, I'm going to run out of them. I don't have that many, maybe 10, 15 more, something like that. They're just old from 2020. I did a bunch of beer reviews, and at some point I just didn't share them. I forgot about it or whatever. I had a folder, you know, with a bunch of videos in it. So when I found it, I figured, hey, some of the days I can't make videos, instead of having nothing, I'll show some old content. And I had a couple people ask me if I could do some new ones. Well, this is kind of a new beer video, but it's not beer. Yes and no. No, I don't want to get into a habit of drinking a bunch of beer again. By the way, speaking of which, I know you're going to ask, I will do a, weight loss health update video in early April, maybe even April 1st, April 2nd, something like that. There is some stuff to talk about for sure. Stay tuned for that. So originally I want to do one every month, but, got busy. It is what it is. So now instead of doing it in the middle of the month, I'll do it at the end of the month. But stay tuned. It's definitely coming. So I got a clear little glass because you have to see what this looks like. And today we're trying Podunk hard chocolate flavored drink. It says to shake. Now, fair warning, I've had a couple of these already. Not before the video, a couple days ago. But you really want to shake it because it separates and it's super gross. So this was a 4-pack. Now let me tell you how I ended up with this. I went to the beer distributor, and I don't drink on days before I have to work, whether it's morning, mid shift, night shift, whatever. Just in case, I get a hungover or something like that. I don't want to be at work hungover, so I don't drink that often now. Every once in a while, just, grab maybe a 6-pack or just grab a single. Sometimes I get like a 24-ounce can or something. Most times I just want to try new things. That's it. I've always enjoyed trying new different types of alcohol, whether it's a hard alcohol or, a beer, something light, a seltzer, anything like that. It's all about the journey for me. So even though I have my favorites and I have kind of go-tos, like for St. Patrick's Day, I might be able to visit my family. Maybe we'll see. It depends if I have to work or not. But I was going to get Guinness, and I bought some Jaeger, and I thought, like, yeah, we'll do Jaeger bombs and stuff, or Boilermaker. I forget. Jaeger bomb, I think, is Jaeger and Red Bull. But I can't do that. Not more than one. I don't want to drink a bunch of Red Bull. I could drink a bunch of Jaeger, but not a bunch of Red Bull. But I think people substitute with beer, right? I don't know. Who cares? You don't have to be technical. But I think like a shot of whiskey in a beer, like a lager or something, that might be a Boilermaker. But regardless, it doesn't make a difference. But I decided to not bring the Jaeger because it's going to be too much. If I do go, I have a short window and I have to drive back, so I can't do that. So instead, I end up getting some Busch Light Lime, which I've never had before. Let me know what you think of it. Just figured it was light drinking. That's it. Have a couple cans earlier in the day. I'm good for later to drive. So, let's talk about this. So I went to go get the beer. That's where I ended up here. And the guy in front of me had this. He had a 4-pack. And I'm like, oh, that looks like Yoo-hoo. He's like, dude, this stuff is so good. It tastes just like Yoo-hoo. And I'm thinking, man, I haven't had Yoo-hoo in years. When I lived in Jersey, growing up, once in a blue moon, Saturdays usually. The only time I really had it was like me and my dad, or me and my dad and my sister would go. My mom would be working, and he would take us to the deli. We'd get a nice bagel and cream cheese. If you're from Jersey, you have to respect the schmear. If you don't put a full package of Philadelphia cream cheese on a single bagel, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Yeah, it didn't lead to great things for me, but that's how I liked it. That's what we did in Jersey. So, but as a tradition, I used to always grab the glass bottle of Yoo-hoo. This is when I was young. I liked Yoo-hoo. Looking back now as an adult, Yoo-hoo is definitely chocolate water. It's not that great, but it's nostalgia. And so this hit me. It was total nostalgia. And by the way, I listened to the guy at the store. He's like, dude, it's delicious. I'm like, man, I got to go grab a pack. So I grabbed the 4-pack, got home, full disclosure, I tried it right away. It's horrible. It's so bad that I want to make this video showing you how bad it is. And it's my last can. I don't like wasting stuff, so I'm going to drink it. I'm going to drink all of it. But it is not good at all, and well, we'll get there. So anyway, clear glass, so you can see what it looks like. I definitely have to shake it. This is 5% ABV. Shake good. Podunk from Bev City, maybe? Ben City? I don't know what that says. Contains alcohol, we know. Okay, experience nostalgia with our chocolate adult beverage, lovingly crafted with real cocoa for an authentic taste of childhood. Okay. Sip and savor the familiar flavors, perfect for a moment of sweet indulgence, whether enjoyed straight or over ice. Our chocolate delight promises to transport you to similar times. Yeah, similar. With every delicious sip. Made with real cocoa. Real cocoa. Yeah, no. So, the first thing I want to say is the nostalgia alcohol is overwhelming. If you go to a beer distributor, like here in Pennsylvania, we have different laws. It's kind of weird. So there's beer distributors, which are the people who sell like big 30 packs and big cases of beer and stuff, but they don't sell hard alcohol. If you want to buy hard alcohol or wine, you have to go to a state-run liquor store. Grocery stores will sell wine and beer, but not large quantities of beer. Like you can only get a 6-pack, 12-pack, singles, things like that. It's a very weird situation. It used to be no alcohol sales on Sunday in Pennsylvania, but they changed that a few years back. So it's kind of weird here. But anyway, so I'm at a beer distributor, and like I said, the guy promised that this thing was amazing. But like, you know, I've seen so many different nostalgic things. Like I saw alcoholic Sunny D, essentially. It was a copy of Sunny D. Like that, it's for kids. Yoo-hoo is for kids, right? I mean, they're really hitting the millennial. They're like twisting the screws. Like, oh, you grow up. Like, I'm waiting for like a totally boozy Capri Sun. You know what I mean? They have like, you know, alcoholic Mountain Dew. I tried that before. That sucks. It's horrible. Horrible. If you want alcoholic Mountain Dew, take a Mountain Dew, throw some vodka in it. There you go, alcoholic Mountain Dew. That, it's like a malt beverage. That, it sucked. It was hard pass on that. But yeah, anyway, so like there's a bunch of that stuff. They're like, oh, you grew up drinking this juice or drinking that, like iced tea, Lipton iced tea, hard Lipton iced tea now. Whatever. So yeah, so they got me with this. Well, really, it was the guy at the store. Totally duped. But here we go. Let's open this up. I've been rambling. So first, the smell. The aroma. Made with real cocoa. Smells like cheap Easter chocolate from the dollar store. Remember I made a video a long time ago. It was about chocolate from the dollar store. It did not have any dairy or chocolate in it. It was no cocoa, no milk products. It was just chocolate flavoring in oil and wax. It was insane. And those are those like little religious Jesus shaped chocolates, you know, angel shaped chocolates, like just the cheapest of stuff, the fakest of fake. That's the smell I get. And I will say it's probably like 5 or 10% Yoo-hoo-ish. That watery chocolate. So here we go. See what this bad boy looks like. Oh yes, you knew it. Yeah. Let's get a nice bubbly head on that. This looks like the water from Flint, Michigan. Sorry for anyone watching from Flint. But I might just have a glass of your water over this in the future. But yeah, so, boo, it stinks. But there's some, now that it's out in the glass, it has time to breathe a little bit like a fine wine. It definitely smells more like Yoo-hoo. When I first tried this, I did the same thing. I poured it in a glass first. There's floaties, which I can't really show you well. It doesn't look good. This looks like the diarrhea that was in the test jar that fat bastard drinks in Austin Powers. That's what this looks like. The stool sample they got from Fat Bastard. That sounds good. Okay. Cheers. Oh, it's the only way you have to drink it. You can't sip it. I made that mistake the first time. So, admittingly, when you chug it like that, you do get a chocolate aftertaste, but there's also some kind of a super cheap nail polish-y liquor behind this. I don't know what liquor they use or how they make this alcoholic. I don't know if it's a malt beverage technically, or if it's a wine-based beverage or hard alcohol. Oh wow, I'm actually looking at this on the side. It is canned by something brands in Stroudsburg, PA. Stroudsburg, PA is, I know Stroudsburg. Been there many times. I have a lawyer in Stroudsburg. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where the alcohol is coming from, but look at the glass. Can we admire the stained glass with this poo-poo water? Whew. Alright, so I understand that it's Yoo-hoo-ish. Now, the guy who lied to me and said this is the most amazing thing in the world and tastes like Yoo-hoo definitely got drunk first, then enjoyed these later in the evening. Alright, so we got an empty can. Do this in 2 segments here. Ziggy zaggy, oi, oi, oi. Remember when that was fun? Anyway, so here we go. Not great. Ugh, I don't know if you can see. Ugh, like I said, there's chunks of floaties. Scrumptious. I do not recommend, even though I'm going to say when you chug it, when you sip it, it's actually way more gross. The other ones were grosser. But it's definitely chocolate tea. It's like if you took, I don't know, like a really, really, really cheap alcohol and you put it in like hot chocolate mix. You know what I mean? There's definitely a chocolate flavor, but it's not quite Yoo-hoo. It doesn't nail you. Like, Yoo-hoo is a specific recipe. You can make Yoo-hoo-ish drinks, watery chocolate drinks, but it'll never quite be Yoo-hoo. So, I mean, I give him credit for trying, but it's not good. It's really not good. I don't recommend it. And kind of what I'm making this video is just to say, like, if you see this and you're like me and you're like, wow, Yoo-hoo, I might try that. Pass. Don't bother. But I know you will anyway, because you're curious, right? Curious kittens, aren't you? So you're going to go, Jeff Haight, I gotta taste it now. I wouldn't recommend it. But if you've had this before, please post in the comment section what you think of it. Like I said, I'm gonna go as high as maybe 30%. 30% Yoo-hoo-esque. 70% funk. Not good funk. So there you go. There's my take on it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I'll see you soon with another video. Take care.